Today we are at the Petrified Forest National Park. We have our map and we're going to stop at all the main sites, including the hikes. We have made our way to the Petrified Forest National Park, which is a 2-hour drive east of Flagstaff, Arizona. Yesterday we were at the Grand Canyon National Park, so continuing to check off all the national parks on our list, today we are exploring the Petrified Forest. The Petrified Forest National Park stretches north and south between Interstate 40 and Highway 180, and you can enter from either side. The north is called the Painted Desert, which is stops 1 through 4. Stops 5 through 12 is in the south section and is more of the Petrified Forest side of the park. We're going to start in the north part. Stop 1 is technically the visitor center, which was closed, so we continued on to the first point for a view. I do want to note it is December 5th and nobody is here. So if you want to come to a park by yourself, come in the beginning of December. It is Saturday. The second pull off is where we find our first hike, the Painted Rim Trail, which is 1 mile. It does stretch from the second pull off to the Painted Desert Inn, which happens to be the next stop we pull into. It's Painted Desert for miles and miles and miles. Stop 2 has restrooms. Cute little place to sit out here and have a little snack. Note again, nobody's here. The next stop is another Painted Desert overlook. Do you think we'll be able to find our car?
I hope. It's so crowded, it's hard to say. I think it's more likely the ravens will pick it up and fly off with it.
Oh, look at these 2 little bad boys right here. I like your view. It's pretty nice. Do you like living here? Have you seen any friends? Is there anybody else around here? Who's that over there? Is that your other friend? What's his name? That'd be pretty in the snow. Look what we found. Look what we found. Next up is the Route 66 alignment, and you can tell I am pretty excited about it. Being a Disney fan and the movie Cars, this is right up my alley. The old telephone poles of Route 66. All the semis passing it. The remaining stops are in this southern section, just after crossing the railroad. A lot of cargo. And we've made it to stop number 5. There it is. There's the path. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna go find the petroglyphic overlook and what used to be a little village or a house. I thought I read there was like 100+ rooms in this thing. Whispers from the past. Oh, there's this one right here. There's some more little glyphics. They had a bird. Looked like it attacked a man. And there they are. Big bird. Next up is Newspaper Rock. More petroglyphs. Look, it's called Newspaper Rock. These people had a lot to say. After Newspaper Rock, there is a pull-out where you can get really close up to the teepees. I have a confession to make. I thought when you said we were going to see the teepees, I thought they were going to be teepees. Like
They
the
look
Indian,
like teepees.
like houses. Like, well, I didn't know that. I was looking for the little house and you're like, look for the teepees. And you're like, there they are. And I'm like, those are just a blonde moment. Then again, the information wasn't all there when you said look for the teepees.
You're welcome.
Next up is the famous Blue Mesa, which has a 1-mile hike. It's also where you can get your first glimpse and feel of the petrified logs. Found some more. All right, now we're at the Blue Mesa. The little hike. It's very little, but apparently it's out here. And I'm a little excited to see this. Did you know it was this steep?
I forgot to disclose that little detail.
My toes are crammed to the front of my shoes because it is so steep. The sun feels really warm. There is no shade here. So, summertime, I can imagine this being brutal. But it is 1 mile long, and I see it now. There's the path. And we're going, and we're going, and we're going way back there. Explain to the peeps what you just told me.
I just read after it rains, the clay gets wet, it expands 7 to 8 times its size, and it mixes with the other elements or chemicals, and it's a bonding agent. So it allows it to solidify like rock.
So I thought it'd be rockish, but it's like clayish. Like literally it's in little pieces. And then when it gets wet, they all bond together. Up close, it looks like that rock guy, the Fantastic Four. What's his name?
Thing.
Look at all the things. After getting out and stretching our legs for that mile, we made it to the next stop, a gate bridge. It's 110 feet long. Whoa. It was way back there. We made it to the next stop, Crystal Forest.
Where's the trees?
There they are. A whole bunch of them. Here was all excited when we found the first one. Now they are everywhere. Now the Crystal Forest path is pretty flat. It stretches for just under a mile and it gets you up close to all the petrified logs. We found all the Lincoln logs. It is a complete rock. Complete rock. It's fascinating. Okay, well I didn't see this side. So he's under the path and he comes out. The same one over here. Like little broken pieces. As we made our way south, the petrified logs are getting bigger and bigger. We finally made it to the Rainbow Museum, where there are fossils that were found at the Petrified Forest National Park. Found in 1927. Largest skull collected. Look at the teethers. Smilosaucus Gregory. Yeah, I'm really good at these. It's like putting a puzzle together. Does anybody have these pieces in hand that they could donate here? We made our way behind the museum to hike the Giants Log Trail. That is only 0.4 miles. Fun fact, on our way back to Flagstaff, we drove on the famous Route 66 and came across the Wigwam Motel, which inspired the Cozy Cone in the Disney movie Cars.
Yeah, the Cozy Cone.
It's newly refurbished.
Yeah, it's like a clever little twist on motels made out of caution cones, which, of course, cars usually try to avoid. But now we're going to stay in them. That's funny.
Figure that all out on your own, did you?
Did you like it?
That was fantastic.
We hope you liked this national park video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, and come on our next journey. Thanks for watching.